Good morning, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving. This is Wildcat 44907 from Wildcat Productions, and yeah, we're back. So, this is going to be one of the best derbies that I've ever played in this game. And yeah, of course, I'm a Man United fan, so why not go ahead and play two Man United games? One in the WSL and one in the EPL. But before I do any of that, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys to just like and share this video if you guys love it. Do just that, and if you like the channel, go ahead subscribe to the channel, get your notification bell rung up if you want to. Just go ahead. If you want some of the notifications, yeah, you can hit half the bell. If you don't want none, that's fine. But if you want all notifications whenever I live stream, that would be perfect. So let's jump straight into this. We're going to be Man United as usual. Even though the guys have been on a bit of a streak. They won five. Well, actually, they drew twice. They won three. So their unbeaten streak was ended by Everton 1-0. It wasn't that great, but 3 points go back over to Liverpool so Everton fans can enjoy the bragging rights for the moment. We already beat our rivals. I mean, look at how bad they are. Arne Slot's team, as far as their live form, still decently good, even though the champions, they got better defense, midfield, and attack than us. So I'm not playing against them because if I end up accidentally choosing Liverpool, which I would never do, I might end up wailing on Man United, blasting them 20-0, and so it won't be good. But we're gonna play an old rival. And yeah, even though Leeds on this game is not that great, they're still a rival, so we're going to beat them. And a lot of people probably forgot about this rivalry because this is a derby that is really it has a lot of bad blood between 1910 to 1990. There was so much bad blood between United and Leeds United that fans in the 60s and 70s just was beating each other up. I mean, they had all kinds of stuff. I mean, I really couldn't imagine how bad these fans were just beating each other up over a game. The players probably didn't care all that much, even though it was back in 1969, I think, 1968, 69, 70, 73, 75, 79. Back in those days, they probably really didn't care because they were on the way to get relegated. Man United, that is. Leeds stayed up all that time that United got relegated in 73, 74. But then when Leeds started getting relegated in the 80s, like the late 80s throughout the 90s, it was like, oh my goodness. So, like 92, we won the title. Leeds got relegated. 93, we didn't win the title. Leeds, they got relegated because they came back from the championship and they stayed up in the Premier League. But it was like, I think it was one time that they stayed down there for a while, and each time they stayed down because they didn't win that many games. I mean, they did, but they didn't. United won trophies, and it was like, okay, we can just go ahead and take the lead because Leeds, believe it or not, they were really good in the 70s. I got to give them their flowers. They were really good in the 70s, almost through the 80s until the 90s. That was when they had a young protege, a French man named Eric Cantona. Pretty sure a lot of Man United fans know that, King Eric. So he was one of the catalysts for why Leeds was trying to resurge again and win the league again. Well, Ferguson saw him, swooped him up, came with the promise, hey, you play for me at Manchester United, and you're going to win some titles. And lo and behold, Cantona became a catalyst for a lot of the players at United to not only win a title, but to carry that win mentality and, as a fashion statement, hike up the collar around the neck. Why not? That's the most Manchester United thing you can think of a player can do back in the early 90s. So let me go ahead and change up the tactics here because good grief, 5-2-3. Sorry, Ruben, but I don't like back fives. I don't. So I'm going to go to holding. That's where Casemiro can shine. We got short passing, and I think we're balanced. So, oh no, our defensive approach is high. Okay, that's a little too high. I'm gonna get us to 62. We can counter. I always love countering. And this is something too that you really don't see a Man United team do. Just counter. Mbumo, Seshko, even though he's injured in real life, he's out there now. Konya, he was injured too, so that's why his form dipped. Ahmad, I'm gonna put him off and have. Let me see here. Who else? Kobe. I guess Kobe. Yeah, I'll put Kobe out there. Reindeer. He's not gonna start. So Mason Mount. Well, they just snuck Mason over there anyway. I'm like, wow, I didn't see him. No, we got Aiden Evan, Harry Maguire, Patrick Dogo, Nuz Mazraoui, Ahmad, Mount, Ugarte, Xerxes, and Bayendir. Okay, Sandro Martinez, the Butcher, as everybody in Man United colors know. And he's also known as Lita, the Butcher. Go figure. I think it was Vidic that was known as the real Butcher, so there you go. But then I look at Vidic's career, even though I didn't see him play, because I'm here in the States, and we really didn't see a whole lot of United's titles, like their title runs. We did not see most of Manchester United's title runs. So my thing is, since I never seen those titles, I'm still a Man United fan, which is so funny because even though I didn't see the titles, I became a fan during those runs when they were winning, especially 2005 to 2010, the tail end of when Ferguson was winning. But in the 90s, I didn't even know that there was a team, let alone a whole sport that's called soccer or football, as a lot of people know, around the world being played at the same time in the 90s and in the mid to late 80s. I didn't know that there was a sport that was played over here. So, so that should tell people something that, oh, I'm not no dumb American. I just didn't know because really American TV just never broadcast that kind of stuff over here. They never really did. So I'm not ignorant. I'm not one of these Americans that just, I don't know, they just take things for granted and be like, yeah, oh yeah, that's soccer. Yeah, of course it's called soccer, but we call it football around the world. Now this is going to be an interesting partnership because Martinez and De Ligt, they hardly played together in the back four. The next partnership I got is Maguire and Evan. After that, Euro and Fredrickson, that's the last partnership. So I think we're good. Mazraoui. I could put him in for Dogo, but Dogo is doing pretty good. But I'm gonna put Shaw out and Dorgu in, and And I think that's it. Cunha, he's the only one that is in bad form because of the injury. Okay. So with the game settings, I'm just going to turn on Derek Ray. Because, oh my goodness, sometimes he gets annoying. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and get the commentary volume down because I don't like that. As far as everything else, let's see here. So it's snowing, so we're gonna have some snow. Perfect snow, because it's late November and it's Thanksgiving. But then, do I really want? You know what? Okay, I'll turn it on just so I can hear them greet because, for whatever reason, the game recognizes the greeting. Alright. It does. It's really weird, but it does. Okay. Let's go to the match preview now. I drew against the computer because I was United and they were Liverpool.
Two of the best fighting for supremacy in a game that could change everything. There'll be no holding back, but who wants it more? Stay with us for all the action, live on EA TV.
Let me get the full match squad intro.
Welcome to Old Trafford. Guy Mowbray here for commentary with Sue Smith alongside me. And it's all about the Premier League here. It's Manchester United, and they play Leeds United.
Well, I can't wait for this one. Both sets of fans
They
are
didn't
certainly
say
up
Happy
for it. I'm
Thanksgiving.
sure that that'll give the players a real boost. They'll be hoping to start the game at a fast tempo.
Giant tifo of Bruno. That's pretty cool. And believe it or not, Bruno means a whole lot to the club. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go back into the settings and we are going to turn off the audio because right now, yeah, the commentary volume is going to be turned off. So I'm going to tell you guys this. So for streaming purposes, if you don't want to be hit with a copyright, yeah, disable all music for streaming purposes because you really don't want to get hit by YouTube or somebody that has done an album and one of their songs end up in this game. Just thought I'd let y'all know. Okay, now we're underway at Old Trafford. This is gonna be nice. So Fernandez gives it off, and here's Cunha. We are racing on the side of the line, and we got ourselves a Šeško header. Boy, Ben almost got it. What a kick by Okafor. Okafor, he's gonna have it. Alright, Delo with the nice cleanup. Now, Kobe Mano, Brendan Bumo. Bumo hit with the shot. Oh boy, that was nice. That was a good stop by the goalkeeper. And there's Leeds, his manager. Alright, the computer could just change up. So let's see here what we can get. Nah, nothing. Now let me go ahead and make Dorgo meet him out here. Okay, nice. What about the captain? Šeško? There we go. Got 2 shots with 1 goal. 1-0 unanimous, he did. He was just towing the line right there. Right. Šeško looking for a hat trick today. And we're going to give it to him. Look like they're trying to make that pass. That was a nice takeaway by Diogo Dalot. Now here when Brandon Mbeumo is coming through. Mbeumo with the goal. That's for United. There's a Casemiro sighting. Captain with a nice little tackle, and we're off. Good intervention play. So that season goal. I cut off the break. Got it back. Cunha with the miss. All right, Bruno with the second tackle. Wow. There you go, the captain with the goal. Just before half, 3-0. Oh, okay. Okay. Lemons with a nice couple of saves there. Okay, so they got one back before the half. Okay, y'all want to get one? Fine, let me get my second here. Kovacic with a nice reception on the pass. There's Bruno streaking in. Oh, there we go. Captain makes it a 4-goal lead, 5-1 before the half, with 3 minutes to go, plus any amount of time left in stoppage time. I wasn't too far though. Alright. Wow, what a hat trick by Benjamin Šeško. Half. So, team to go in. United leading by 5, 6-1 at the half. Looked like Šeško might end up being man of the match though. We're gonna get Cunha a chance though, so players are just looking tired right now. But hey, why not? There's the boom over the goal. Oh man, that was ambitious. In fact, that chance that Šeško had missed right there, Dominic Calvert-Lewin was coming off, and then I would say his name, he's coming on. You're watching Seaside. You watch it. I love that. I love that on you watching Merseyside chant. Despite giving up the goal, the goalkeeper has really played pretty good up to that point. Ryan Giggs, yeah, Giggs will finish better than that, but you know. Cunha. Haha, what a goal. What an assist too by Bryan Mbeumo. Sucked the defense in, pulled the keeper out, pass it, Cunha scores. 8-1 Man United. Yeah, I didn't think we would win those. Yep. You get yourself a yellow for the day, Harrison. Time to make changes. Okay, so let's see. I already now know. Ugarte's coming out. And I'm gonna put Ahmad in that position. Wait, actually, I can't. So, oh wait, yes I can. There we go. And I'll put Luke Shaw in. Even though he's not on form, I'm still going to do that. Oh, there we go. We got wholesale changes. There's Ruben Amorim. That's how you defend. Okay. Want to score? 8-2. Yeah. You almost got it. Now let's get a good in-swinger. That was not good at all. Give that ball back, Hugh. Now, 2 minutes left. Can we get a goal? Nah, we wouldn't be able to get a goal. It'll be 8-2 final. But hey, despite the computer scoring 2, we were able to get 8. So, Benjamin Šeško with a hat-trick, 7 attempts at the last. He was man of the match, and he thoroughly deserved it. Now, let's switch over to the women. Because we're going to be in London. And guess what? Actually, you know what? Let me go back here. There's a lot done. Let me go ahead and let's see. Oh yeah. Right. So we're going to be in London. We're going to play against Arsenal at the Emirates. Same conditions. But this is going to be in the women's team, so not the guys. However, since it is Thanksgiving Day, yeah, why not go ahead and make it sunny? I mean, it's going to be a beautiful day. Oh boy, everybody's on bad form because these chicks, they lost 3 in a row. So this is why a good chunk of the team is not doing good. Of course, Saf, I really feel sorry for her because she was hung out to dry in the last time out in the Champions League because Wolfsburg, they really tore up her back line. But it didn't help though that Maya and Dominique, they did not cover Saf a lot of the time. So this is why like the entire back line almost just looks, everybody's in bad form. I mean, everybody's in bad form. Except for Malvi Mallard and Fridolina Rofel, of course. Fallon, she took a knock, so she isn't in bad form. She was injured. I'll have her start anyway. So, let's see. Oh my lord. I really hate when they do that. Excuse me. I really hate it when they do this. Because they look like they have a good shape right here. But when you go and click what's on ball, it looks horrible. Because how is that even possible? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, in fact, this is the team that started against Wolfsburg, except for a couple of changes. Sandberg, she was out there, and Blundell was not. Speaking of Hannah. That's amazing that I don't see her. Oh, there she is. Boy, you really... Wow. I almost missed her. There's a few players that don't have red arrows. So just to catch everybody up. Yeah, anytime that there are red and green arrows, it means that a player is on form. So... I just figured to let everybody know about that. So, give me a quick moment. And, let me take this opportunity to finally say this. The women, they have qualified, but they have a couple games left. And from what I know, the women, they really need to win at least one game. At the very, very least one game. I would love that. I definitely would love for them to win at least another game, so a lot of their confidence can come back, because boy, heading into the 3 losses, 2 in the WSL, 1 in the Champions League, they were on fire. I mean, they were on top of the league, and then, City rolled them over. It wasn't pretty. And then they get dumped in the Champions League, just like, good grief. And then I think West Ham beat them, so it's like, either West Ham or Aston Villa had beaten them. And I think it was Villa that beat them, because Villa had not won against United since United got rebranded in 2018. So it was quite a disaster, if you will, to see that the women's team, suffered this much adversity. The star goalkeeper, she's out. So you got the backup in, and for Saf's credit, she worked really hard for these starts. Did she deserve the goals to go into her net? No, she did not. Did she deserve to have, players not covering each other? No. That right there showed a lot of inexperience in front of her, to me. And one of the goals, I hate to admit it, it was a beautiful goal by the Wolfsburg player, but nobody covered her. No one covered her. It was really easy. Because, I mean, I made a point last time I made a video on this game about height. Look at how tall Saf is. She's 5'7". And Rendell, inexperienced, but she's 5'9". Fallon is the tallest one that we've got on the whole team. She's 6'1", listed right here. And let's see. So Turlin, she's 5'7". Tony's 5'4". Jess Park shorter than her. She's 5'3". Malvi Mallard, she's 5'7". And let's look at the back line. Fridolona Rofu, she's 5'10". Yeah, Dominique Janssen, she's 5'9". My Leticia, she's 5'7". Jay's 5'4". Hinata's 5'3", which is incredible, because she's the same height though as Park. And Ziggyardi, she's also 5'3", so we got a really short midfield. Now let's go ahead and look at Rachel Williams. She's 5'7". Leah Galton, she's 5'7". Celine Bissett Donan, since they didn't, honor her marriage, she's 5'6", which is quite amazing that she is 5'6". And Simi Wudo, man, she's tall, 5'9". I didn't expect that. Sandberg, she's 5'5", although she can make up her, yeah, she can cover a lot. Okay, George, Gabby, that is, Gabby George, she's 5'7", and Hannah Blundell, she's 5'4". And Lisa Nathland, she's 5'7". Boy, there's a lot of players that are 5'7". I said South is 5'7" already, so Kiara Berry, she's 5'9". Griffiths, our Welsh call-up, she's 5'5". And Millie Turner, man, I forgot all about Millie. She's out for the moment. I don't know how long she's going to be out, but she's 5'7". Eva Rapjon, yeah, she's 5'6". And as I said, our third string goalkeeper, Rendell, she's 5'7", or she's 5'9". So height really plays a role. If I was to go and switch everything around and look at Wolfsburg's players, I guarantee most of them are going to be like the back line, like 3 of the back 4 players. They should be at least 5'10" to almost 6'1". They're somewhere around Fallon's height, and it's a no reason that poor Saf, she gets picked on by these gals that are like 5'10", 5'11". It's like looking at a volleyball player just go in between sticks, if you will, and try to hit, a serve, and try to get a middle blocker and an outside blocker to be fooled, and she's a setter. It's not possible. It's not going to be possible because a wingspan, if you guys stretch your hands up, don't really do this, the wingspan goes a little beyond 6 feet. It's almost like 7 feet. So if Fallon raises up her arms and she's 6'1", how much more do you think? Her wingspan is just crazy. Her wingspan would make her be almost 7 feet, because her wingspan, if I'm not mistaken, should be like mine, although I'm 6'3". The reason why I'm saying all of this is because goalkeeping, you got to be a really good goalkeeper. I've seen some good ones that are not 6 feet. Now, mind you, in the men's game, it's a whole different ball game because you got guys that are like taller than Fallon, like 6'4", 6'6", almost LeBron's height, snatching the ball out of the highest point in the air if they command the cross to be theirs. I mean, it's really unfair though for these gals to let goals in, but they let them in. Saf, she just could not keep a goal out. They scored 5 off of her. And like I said, to her credit, she really worked hard to get these starts. And it was disappointing though that United lost in the Champions League because it was away and they needed a win. Wolfsburg was not going to give them a win. And mind you, they won the competition twice. So I'm not upset, but it's like, good grief. Like, good grief. It was bad, you guys. If y'all want to look at highlights, just look at the 90 and 20 for Man United. If you United fans are out there, just look at the 90 and 20 and see what I mean by the Champions League game was awful. Like, we only got 1 goal. And normally, we're the aggressive ones. We got shut down in our own game. Alright, Wolfsburg pressed us. Okay, I don't know why Natamiza was over there, but sure. And they won't recognize Jess Particle there. Okay, well, I think I got the team already organized anyway. Well, we'll go ahead and put our right midfielder slash right winger up here. His name is Dylan. Alright, now I hate that. Switch these two back. Now, usually Skinner, he will start Sandberg a lot. I think he can start Gabby George on that side too. Just give Sandberg a rest because she needs it. She is a warrior zone. I mean, that chick will make tackle. I've seen this gal, not at her previous club, but this year, I've been able to see in the 1920 highlights, just the highlights alone, she can cover ground like no one could. She could cover a lot of ground. And the thing is, her work rate is really good. Let me go to it. Okay, so they won't tell you, but her work rate is really, really good. And oh boy. You guys, I cannot speak highly enough about her. She has been brilliant. Even in the losses, she has been brilliant. In the draws, brilliant. Just absolutely brilliant. I think I'm satisfied with this team, even though they really, okay, let me put in Leah Golden. I'll rest Malvy Mallard because she is our leading scorer, and I think she's our leading scorer in the Champions League, which says a whole lot about her. Okay, so I got the commentary volume down, so I don't need to go in here, which is nice. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm gonna make it sunny out there. Here we go, time of day, clear, and now, I already got the team set, so why not? Skip the match, let's go ahead. Hold that. Now for the beautiful entry. Limits. Man United will face off against Arsenal. Alright, Kim Little has the ball. Mariona, she's got it, and now she goes off to get it before. Ooh, what a tackle. Here's Leah. Wow, what a stop. Team play, Everton up 1-0, and United up 1-0. Okay, and I saw you with that anticipation. Dispatch by Serene Bissett Dunham, and we are up 2-0. And by the way, the Man United Arsenal derby is really nice. Traveling under the game that one away, but she moved it over for a corner. Ella Toon on a race 3-0 United. Now that is what I call getting up the field quickly. Boy, oh boy. She's in the mood for some goals. Oh, 4-0. He knocked me as almost with a goal. Ain't that nice? Oh, here's the thing. And she too has 2. Snow turns into this new business show. Okay, that's me trying to get away. Good, blocked. Almost half. That was a nice catch. Wow. So far, Ella Toon, she's on a brace, 2 shots, 1 goal. We just silenced that Arsenal crowd. So let's see, you couldn't rope that one around, Fallon. There she goes. Oh, Hannah Blundell, she was able to stop that. Wow. Keeper made a nice save there. Oh, you gotta take it. Wow. Oh, Chloe Kelly coming on, okay. Okay, so just part coming in for the Colton. Maya with the goal, 7-0 to now 8-0. That's our captain. A decent shot. Oh, this makes sense. Ooh, boy, that was a nice one. Up to that occasion, so was the keeper, but she was arriving a little late. Here we go. And Elizabeth Turtle with another goal. And that's why you never played from the back. So now, look for Malvin, but couldn't find her. Jade making the tackle. And that's it, 9-0. Get better than the guys. With the guys that gave up two leads, we didn't give up anything. Turtle with the hat trick, just like Teshko. She had 6 attempts, he had 7. That's it, that's all. That's done and dusted. This game is over. And look at the fans in Manchester, England, just rejoicing. Ah, boy, glory, Man United. Alright, so you guys, those are the 2 games. But I wanted to play just a nice little Thanksgiving video that I just wanted to drop on the channel. And yeah, oh boy. It's time. I was kind of tired. You guys could tell through the gameplay that I was sleepy, but I was able to still beat the computer even though I was tired. But I don't care. I'm gonna get some rest. But yeah, I'll be able to hopefully stream later on tonight on here. But if not, I might be on Twitch. So you guys go ahead and follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Wildcat44907. Follow me on PlayStation, as you can see my screen name right there, AZCatsFan812. And yeah, and if y'all want to follow me on Xbox as well, yeah, of course, I'm gonna have to do something on Xbox for the streams. But if you guys want to follow me on Xbox, yeah, go ahead and follow me on there. It's AZWildcatsFan812. So yeah, I mean, find me. You know, let's just chat. Let's make friends. All right. So you guys go ahead again, share the channel if you will. Share the channel, like the channel, which I don't think you can, but go ahead and subscribe to it if you haven't already. You know, just go ahead and hit that notification bell. Get all the notifications if you want. Some of them, if not, don't hit the notification bell. Then go ahead, like this video, share the video, spread the love, spread the wealth. I mean, you know, that helps the channel a whole lot. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed that, I'll see y'all, and happy Thanksgiving to everybody and your families, and God bless y'all.